Hey everybody, so this is Leah Jacobson, certified clinical aromatherapist with using essential oils safely, and today we are going to be discussing Aphrodisiac essential oils. So this is a mini class that is currently available on our website at usingeossafely.com/aphrodisiac EOS, and I'm just going to walk you through the class over there right here and now. So first of all, let's define what aphrodisiac actually means. So an aphrodisiac is something that enhances sexual health, that increases infatuation, and promotes sexual passion. This is not a be-all, end-all, cure-all. Essential oils are things that can help. They are one of the tools. Hey Sandy, thanks for joining. They are one of the tools that we can use to help with whatever issues that essential oils can be useful for, but they, like many other things, are just one of the tools that we can use. They aren't necessarily going to be a be-all, end-all cure, okay? So I just want to make sure you guys understand that. So let's take a look at some of the essential oils that are considered aphrodisiacs. Kananga is one, jasmine, patchouli, and ylang-ylang. Those are the four essential oils that I would recommend as being the most potent when it comes to an aphrodisiac essential oil, and these are some of the ones that I use in my master blend, which we will go over in a moment. And some enhancers, these are essential oils which are going to enhance the aphrodisiac experience. They may have aphrodisiac properties, maybe not as strong as the top four that I listed as heavy hitters, and they blend really well and help just enhance the whole atmosphere. So those would be cedarwood, cinnamon, clove, coffee, coriander, rose, sandalwood, tangerine, and vanilla. Basically, if you are smelling an aroma of an essential oil and it really makes your eyes roll in the back of your head and you're like, oh my goodness. Like for me, vanilla and coffee, amazing. Those are ones that you are going to want to use in your blends. Now, here is the master blend. This is an original recipe that I have created. It is family safe. It is safe for all ages. It is safe for pregnancy, breastfeeding, etc. And this is my master blend right here. So to a 5 ml bottle, this is how I make my master blends, is I'll take a 5 ml essential oil bottle. If it's an essential oil blend that I'm going to be using a lot of, or I go through regularly, something like an anti-germ, I may use a larger bottle. But to start off with, especially for me recommending it to you to try, start off with a 5 ml bottle. And this is what you are going to use to add your essential oils to make your master blend. Just like if you purchased a blend online, it already comes mixed. It has all of the essential oils pre-done, added to the bottle, and then you take that master blend essential oil and then you use it accordingly. And we will have recipes here in a few moments. So the master blend, I call it Infatuation, consists of coriander, jasmine, ylang-ylang, tangerine, and vanilla. And it's this recipe right over here. So this is what you're going to add. All of the drops add up to 100 drops. And that is a teaspoon, and that is what a 5 ml bottle holds. 5 ml is 1 teaspoon. Now you may find that there's a little bit of extra room in the bottle. It depends on the dropper size, how full your bottle is going to be. A drop can be anywhere from 20 to 40 milligrams, and 30 milligrams is pretty much the standard average size. So going by that, 100 drops should be a teaspoon or 5 ml. So 34 drops of coriander essential oil, 15 drops of jasmine essential oil, and ylang-ylang essential oil, 15 drops each. Then you have 16 drops of tangerine and, wait, it's 18. The font is really small for me on my end. 18 drops of tangerine and 18 drops of vanilla. So that is your ready-made blend. Hey Jackie, thanks so much for joining. So there you go. That is your master blend. Now we are going to take this master blend and I'm going to show you different things that you can do with this master blend. First of all though, let's go over the safety of these essential oils. I'm sorry if this font is too small. You can find the link is right over here if you want to blow it up a little bit bigger. We also have all of these pinned on our Pinterest board. So you just search for Using Essential Oils Safely or type pinterest.com/using EOS safely, and you can find all of these under there as well. So this is the safety information. Now, due to jasmine needing a very low topical max if you use it topically, this blend is only safe used up to a 2.5% dilution. A lot of the ways you can use this is simply aromatically, inhaling, and you don't need to worry about a topical max when it comes to inhaling. So there's different safety information here for you on this blend. And if you're making your own recipe based on the other essential oils that I recommended, I have over here, my finger's behind and not on top, but I have over here different guidelines that you should follow as far as what the topical max is when you are creating your master blend. Now, if this kind of confuses you, if you are interested, we do have a course, Using Essential Oils Safely Basics course, in which we do go over master blending, and we do explain and show you guys how to blend using those funny topical maxes. But it is doable. It's absolutely doable. So the course is over on ueosbasics.com. So let's go ahead and check out our first recipe. Our first recipe is called, well, it's an infatuation recipe. All of these actually are, but this is for inhalation. So this is specifically for adding to a personal inhaler, such as this one here. So this is one of the crystal inhalers that I wanted to show you guys. There's a lot of you who have never heard of a personal inhaler until you found me. So this is super exciting. I'm really glad to be able to introduce a personal inhaler to you. So of course you can diffuse. You can add 5 or 10 drops of this Infatuation Master Blend to your diffuser. You can diffuse it in your home, your bedroom, wherever. But there's a personal inhaler too. And this is really awesome because you can add essential oils right to the wick, right here. And I go over all of this in our course as well. You can add the essential oils right to your wick, and then you screw the cap on, and then you have pretty much your own personal mini diffuser. You can inhale deeply. It's direct right to your nose. You can inhale. It goes directly into your lungs, into the limbic center of your brain, and it can act a lot more effectively than a diffuser, which is going to be more ambient. So you can add 15 drops of the Infatuation Blend to your personal inhaler, and you can inhale as needed. Hey Mona, thanks so much for joining. I love it when you guys are on here and you say hello, so thanks for saying hello. If you have any questions about this, please type ahead in the chat there and let me know. I will be posting this on YouTube later as well, so if you have any questions out there, please make sure you ask me, because if you have the question, probably others have the question as well, and then it can be more easily answered for everybody. So that is the Infatuation Aphrodisiac Blend that you can add to your inhaler. That is your inhaler recipe right there, as well as your diffuser if you'd like to. Now, next we have bath salt recipe. Why is this not working? There we go. Okay. So you can add 5 drops of your master blend to a tablespoon of carrier oil. This is important because you don't want the essential oils to float on the surface of your bath and cause irritation or redness or anything else. You want to add it to that carrier oil and then add it to at least an ounce of bath salts. You can add more bath salts. You can do 4 ounces, which is a half a cup if you'd like. Totally fine. Now, if you add it to running water, it will more easily disperse into the water. Now, essential oils and water don't mix, but if you mix the essential oil into a carrier oil, if it hits the skin, it will already be diluted, and running it under the water like that will disperse it into your water. Running your water will disperse the essential oils into the water a little bit more better. It'll make it in little tiny pieces, and it won't irritate the skin like it would if you just added essential oils straight to your bathtub. So make sure you add the essential oils to your carrier oil and then your bath salts. Run it under the bath water to more easily disperse. I thought you weren't supposed to put the inhaler right in your nose. No, you don't put it in your nose, but you can put it right up to your nose. You can totally put it right up to your nose. Be careful that if your wick is touching this piece right here, that the essential oils don't transfer to this nose piece, because if you touch it on your skin, you can get a little bit of redness or irritation from that. Ideally, your wick is going to be pushed down a lot farther. I do like to have a little bit sticking up, just so I can grab it if I need to replace it. Just make sure the essential oils aren't touching your nose. There are also plastic inhalers, which you can insert into the nose. It's a little bit more narrow. These kind of stay on the outside, and you can just waft it in front of your nose as well if you'd like to. So that is the bath recipe. Then we have something for lotion as well. If you'd like to add this master blend to your lotion, you can add the 15 drops of the Infatuation Blend to 1 ounce of lotion. And this is going to give you the 2.5% dilution. It's going to be the topical max for this blend due to the jasmine, and you can apply topically as needed. It smells absolutely delicious. So there is a question from Mona saying her 1-year-old is dealing with his 3-year-old. Okay, so that is something I'm going to answer a little bit later. This class is specifically on aphrodisiac essential oils. That would be something you could post in our group, Using Essential Oils Safely, the Facebook group. We have 135,000 members at this point, and we'll be happy to answer your question over there about that. So this is the lotion recipe. Again, don't go over 2.5% dilution due to the jasmine in the blend. So next we have, looks like my slides are a little bit delayed. There we go. So next we have a perfume blend for you. So we have 18 drops. You can add 18 drops of the Infatuation Blend to 1 ounce of hydrosol or water. Shake well before spritzing on pulse points. This is something that you can make for yourself. You can gift it to others. You can put it in a pretty little bottle. I have some of these bottles from River Tree Life. I love their stuff. So here is a nice white bottle right here. I believe this is about 1 ounce, I believe. And you can make a perfume right in a pretty little bottle. You don't have to use a pretty little bottle. You don't have to use glass either. You can use plastic, since the essential oils are not concentrated. If you store essential oils, you want to make sure you store them in glass, but when you're adding them to something like lotion, or in this case a spray, it's okay to use a hard plastic if you like to. Shaking well is specifically because essential oils and water don't mix, as we said previously, and you want to make sure that you shake it up really well, so when you spritz it, that it actually gets some on you, that you actually can smell it. Otherwise, the essential oils will float on the top of the bottle, where your spritzer's at the bottom, and you aren't going to get any essential oil. You're just going to get the water or the hydrosol. Now, the hydrosol is going to enhance your perfume. It's going to enhance the aroma. Adding something like sandalwood would be really awesome. Ylang ylang, lavender, rose, geranium, anything that you love, you can add as a base instead of using water, and that will just make that aroma that much better. It's super, super yummy. I love using hydrosols as a base instead of water for things. Now next we have a roller bottle. So you can totally make this blend and add it right to your roller bottle. You just want to make sure, you don't go over the 2.5% dilution, so make sure that you are following these guidelines by only adding 4 drops of the Infatuation Blend to a 10 ml roller bottle. Now, I'm going to show you the one I have in the picture. I love these bottles by River Tree Life. This is the Yasmin design. It's so pretty. It's the one that you see there right in the photo. And this is a 10 ml. So after you add your 4 drops of essential oil, then you can fill to the neck with a carrier oil. Then you can roll it on and apply as needed. Now, this is technically a 2% dilution, but sometimes we don't want to deal with half percentages. If you added 1 more drop, I think that would probably be about 2.5. 2% is generally good enough. Anyways, you just want to be careful just not to go over the 2.5% dilution, or you could find yourself at risk for redness or irritation. Okay? And then we have 1 more recipe. This is for a linen spray, and this is going to be probably my favorite way to use this, is adding to a spray bottle. You can fill to the neck with hydrosols, preferably. You can also use water or vodka. So you're going to add 12 drops to a 2-ounce spray bottle, or 6 drops per ounce. If you have a larger spray bottle, totally fine. Again, shake well before spritzing on your bedding. You can spritz it on your pillows, your sheets. You can use this as a linen spray. In general, after you've washed your linens, your sheets, your towels, you can spritz them with this yummy spray. It smells absolutely delicious. So that's about it for our recipes this evening. Again, this was the Aphrodisiac Essential Oils class. I hope you learned something, and if you have any questions, now's your chance. Please let me know. I'm going to stay here a few more minutes to see if you have any questions. Meanwhile, for those of you who jumped on a little bit later, I'm going to go ahead and add this, the Aphrodisiac Master Blend. Where did it go? There it is. I'm going to put this up here for you guys so that you can see what is in the recipe here. Okay? So this is the Master Blend recipe that you can use. So if you have any questions, please feel free to post as a comment, whether it's in the group or over on YouTube, wherever you find me. Please give me some feedback. Let me know how you liked it. Did you like the aroma? Did it enhance your experience? Is it something that you would recommend? How did you use it? Did you use it in your bath? Did you use it as a lotion? I'd really like to hear your feedback. That would be super awesome. You are welcome, Carol. You are very welcome. Okay, so I'm going to end this here. I'm going to post it to YouTube. Please share. I posted this right on our public Using Essential Oils Safely page. So with, not putting it in the group because it's a closed group, specifically so that you could share it with your friends if you'd like to. Valentine's Day is coming up in a week, so this is something I think everyone can benefit from. So thanks, guys, and I will see you later. Bye!